Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. We've got somebody we're going to introduce to you that's been helping us out for how long? About 10 weeks?
About 10 weeks or so. So our intern, Hope, who has the coolest name I think of any intern we've had. Hope Sloop is her name. It is so good to have you sitting next to us.
Thank you.
She just said, I'm so used to telling everyone else to just take a deep breath, relax out there, and now we're putting you in the hot seat.
She messed me up right from the beginning, though. In the beginning, she said, like, people always confuse my name. They call me, is it Hope or is it Faith? So, like, for 2 weeks, I'm going, like,
It's
is
because
it
I
Faith?
have a
Is it
twin
Hope?
named Faith.
Hope, Faith?
You do have a twin named
Yes.
Faith?
See, you guys learn something new about me every day.
So I just call her Sloop and forget about it, right?
Exactly. I'm totally fine with that.
So she has been behind the scenes working very hard for us since August. And so we just recently kind of put you on the spot and made you go and threw you to the wolves and said, let's have you
That's
do an interview,
what you do
right?
with interns. You make them do stuff, right?
You set them out and you say, do what you can do.
But here at Fox 8, at New Day Cleveland, we don't just send them out there to make coffee and do that kind of stuff. We go out and do like a nice story, right?
It's true. I think with this experience that you've had here with the show, we then were like, okay, I think she's ready to get out there. And so you went and you did some interviews with Playhouse Square, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I went and met with some of the people on the summer show, which is really great. Everybody should go see it. And they also sent me to Rock Hall, and I got to meet Donna Summer's daughter, Mimi. And
oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was so fun. So, I mean, I'm excited for everybody to see. I also would like to say I do make a mean cup of coffee. So, like,
she does make a mean cup of coffee, and she's been
thing.
very great. What would you say before we toss to this? What would you say has been your favorite part about the internship?
Oh my gosh, just being around everybody, and you know, this experience has been amazing, and I'm gonna be so sad when I leave, but yeah, just the atmosphere and everything like that.
We've enjoyed having her. She's a little comedian too, this one. So it's legitimately, right?
Yes.
So I mean, if you had your choice between maybe hitting the stage being a comedian or doing this,
I mean, why not both?
Usually
Exactly.
when we say an intern is funny, it doesn't mean it's good.
in this case, it is a good thing. So you want to introduce us to the package then?
Absolutely. Everybody just take a look. This is Summer, the Donna Summer Musical.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need hot stuff, baby, tonight.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has some new hot stuff after Donna Summer's daughter came to town to donate new artifacts last week.
Mimi is generously providing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with these stunning dresses, and we're going to be able to exhibit them to tell Donna's story right here in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Our family wanted her legacy to live on and the music to live on, and we want people to be able to connect to it still, you know, to this day. The white one obviously is on the Four Seasons album, and I think a lot of people know that album, so I think it will instantly connect with a lot of fans from that era and give them something a little bit less, you know, not two-dimensional, but something that they can actually is more tactile.
The items are in conjunction with the new show, Summer, the Donna Summer Musical, and the beginning of its nationwide tour kicking off in Cleveland.
Money works hard for the money, so you better treat her right.
It was a lifelong dream of hers, really, for her to kind of return back to the theater, which is where she started. And so for us to be able to sort of put her life, you know, in a theatrical was kind of like a full circle type of thing.
I mean, one of the concepts of the show that's so interesting is that a lot of women play men. In addition to being amazing dancers and singers and everything else, it's like almost a little bit of like, oh yeah, watch this kind of thing that you see, you know, in this amazing female ensemble.
I think it's great that you get to flash back to the 70s and live all your disco dreams. I mean, we do cover over 20 of her hits, so that's pretty amazing. But it's also, you get to see a part of her life that you've never seen before. And, you know, she was a human. She was a mother and she was a wife. And I think that's great that everyone gets to relate to that and enjoy that.
The show is packed with glitz and glam and messages that will warm your heart.
I think people just get to know artists through their music, so I think people are going to be surprised at some of the things that she had to overcome. Depression, domestic violence, so that's why I think it's really going to be empowering for people and inspiring for people to see.
It's really amazing to have this incredibly talented, beautiful, strong, Black performing woman as a role model.
She really fought her way to be where she was at the top of her game. So I am honored every night. I'm moved every night by this woman's story and the blessing of being able to tell this story.
It's a concert, it's a disco party, it's everything. It's so much fun.
Everything we do is always in honor of her and in honor of the person that she was. Not the fact that she was Donna Summer, but the fact that she was somebody that we love, and mom and wife and grandmother, you know. So that was what was so important to us, was to get that out there, and to like, she was somebody who was always looking forward. She never stayed stagnant.
Let's dance tonight.
Check it out. The Donna Summer Musical is going on now through Sunday at the Connor Palace. That's at Playhouse Square. Tickets are available. Just log on to their website, playhousesquare.org.